our local, our regional and our international viewers, thank you so much for choosing us. A very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with ZELISA, where we continue to inform, educate, empower and answer those unanswered questions. I am ZELISA Budusing Rupani, humbly inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy, absorb, get your pen, get your paper, your phone, so you could take down numbers, important numbers that will be helpful for you and your loved ones. Directing this morning and in Master Control, Hisham Costello, and joining us as well in Master Control, Tia. On behalf of our team, I'd like to wish each and every one of you a beautiful, blessed, great day today. It's fantastic Friday. It's the Friday before Carnival 2024. So you know it's the season, it's the flavor of the season, it's quite festive. The traffic is not very accommodating and we don't welcome that at all. But nevertheless, I'm wishing each and every one of you a beautiful, blessed, productive and great day today. It's Friday the 9th of February 2024. A day and time we'll never have the opportunity to ever have again in life. So don't procrastinate, don't waste your time. Do something constructive and productive with your time, all right? Keep smiling, you be positive and always know the best is yet to come. And of course, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours. That's someone special. Don't take your loved ones for granted. Tomorrow is not promised, all right? And of course, let's quickly go to our quote for today. And our quote coming to us with the kind compliments of India in Style Expo at the Mid-Center Mall. And our quote says, "It always seems impossible until it's done." I like this. It's short but true, because things, when you look at it immediately, it seems impossible until you get it done. Then you realize, hey, this is not difficult at all. So this is why, you know, I always say to my daughter, and I'll say to you again, you never say no, don't close the door. It always seems impossible until it's finished, it's done. And everything is possible, as you know, with the grace and blessings of God. So you can make the impossible possible simply by your attitude, your determination, and the way you do things in a very positive and assertive way. Yeah? That came to us with the kind compliments of India in Style Expo. Check them out today. They're at the Mid-Center Mall in Chagonas. It's air-conditioned, wild aisles. I was there earlier this week and I'll tell you something. The staff is so courteous and helpful. And if you're a fussy shopper like me, you know, sometimes you just can't make up your mind what you want. It's nice to have someone to help you and to guide you and to help you make that decision when you're looking for, you know, gifts for special people. So check them out, Mid-Center Mall, Chagonas, Indian Style Expo. Great deals, fantastic prices, let me tell you. Fantastic prices, not forgetting the food court, which I love most. I don't ever deny that. I like my pani puri and dosas and all those nice things. You could get a taste of Indian noodles and paneer and nice basmati rice, all sorts of nice dishes you could get. You could even get the kulfi, the ice cream from India. So remember to make it a family affair, safe and secure parking. Check them out today. That's India in Style Expo, and it's all happening at the Mid-Center Mall in Chagonas. This morning, I'm in conversation with a gentleman who specializes in yoga, and we're going to take yoga to another level in terms of our understanding of how important yoga is, what it's all about, and why you should, you know, consider doing yoga. Yeah. So I'm in conversation with a yoga teacher from India, a little way off of Delhi, and he'll tell us exactly where he's from in India. And I'm speaking of no other than Mr. Ajay Ratti. Namaste and welcome.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for blessing us in our studios. And you are currently at the Mahatma Gandhi Institute. That's right there in Mount.
Yeah. Actually, I want to correct you here. In fact, I am not a teacher. Teacher is very responsible job.
Yeah.
I am just good with as a student.
You're happy
because
as a student.
because
you're still learning. It's in progress.
Yoga is a phenomenon of endless, and you are continue learning. You cannot find end of it. So my Guruji, he was also, he used to say that I am still learning.
Yeah.
And he was capable to see the future and the past lives, about 25 lives he used to be able to see after watching the face. But
Nice.
still he was saying that I am a student.
Yeah, and you know, I'll tell you something. I applaud you for saying that, because that's a very humbling way. Because there are people who feel I know everything because I am the teacher, or I am the guru, or I am the professor. But that's far from the truth, because the day we born, we grow, we evolve, and we continue to learn. You never stop learning until you die.
Yeah, definitely. If you are talking about yoga, you should be very first thing that egoless. When you are down to earth, you are learning, only then evolution can happen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you cannot get anything from the nature.
Yeah.
Nature give to them who are bended downward.
It's about having an open mind
Yes.
and that positive attitude to learn and to grow.
Definitely.
Yeah, nice. Only this morning I was in conversation with a young girl, a dynamic young lady who recently joined my team. And I said to her, what I love about you is the fact that you're so open to have a nice conversation, to help us to grow and evolve. And you're never too old to learn, even from people that are younger than you.
Yes.
And that is important.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, the same way as you told, my motive to come here by request to educate and aware to the people of Trinidad, because I found a lot of people are facing a lot of troubles for health, like high blood pressure, sugar, cancer also, and that was the motive to make more people aware, to learn it through the MGICC. Wherever I can help, they can get benefit what I have learned so far. I want to share that information to all the Trinidadian people, so they can get benefit with it.
Very
That
nice.
was my motive.
Now, what we're going to do as we get started, so that our audience can understand who you are in terms of your experiences, your educational background a little bit. You know, so if you could just give us a little information about, you know, who you are and your background, so we can have a greater understanding, and perhaps before even coming to the class, those who will join the class, once they look at the show, and you know, they will have a greater understanding, so that they could communicate. Because if you understand someone, you can easily communicate with them.
Yeah. So I am Ajay Ratti from Kurukshetra. It is a land of epic war, Mahabharata, and I grew and brought up from Shamli district. It is in UP. We shifted because of my parents' job was there in FCI, Food Corporation of India, and we settled down in Kurukshetra. Afterward, we are there only. And about education background, I am Masters in Tourism Management, Masters in MPhil in Tourism Management. Then I switch over my career, because from the past birth, it recall you to the path of awareness. And then it is also have a story. My brother met with an accident. He was in ICU during the campus interview when I was completing my Masters in Tourism Management. So I left that, and I was taking care of my brother, and my campus interview was over. So I switched over my career, and I got admission in yoga, certificate course in yoga.
Really?
Then I went into the Diploma Yoga Naturopathy from Lal Bahadur Sanskrit Vidyapith University in Delhi. Afterward, I was working in several countries and several well organized organizations like Army Public School in Meerut, and before that I was working in China as a yoga teacher. So during the teaching, I was getting education also.
What was
And
your experience like in China with the different language? I believe Mandarin and you know, that language. Are you competent? Do you speak?
Yeah, when I went over there in 2005, at that moment I was, in fact, I am from the background of village. It was not easy to understand English as well. It was little bit tough to us, because from where I belong to, that area is having English phobia. The people are afraid of it. But I overcome with that after coming in Kurukshetra. I started watching English movie. I started learning more better. Afterward, I went to the China, and within 15 days, I was capable to take classes in Chinese language also.
Nice.
I was not capable to write, but I was able to take and conduct the class into the
Once
Chinese
you could
language.
communicate.
Yeah. One of my friend helped me to give the terminology. Swang Shao Bi, Yobia, Zobia. So everything means I used to tell this thing you have to do in this way. So I was capable to tell them in their language.
So you quickly learned Sheshe.
Yeah, Sheshe.
What brought you to Trinidad and Tobago? How was the process with regards to coming? Have you, before, while you were in China or you were in all of those other countries, did you know about Trinidad and Tobago?
See, before coming Trinidad, I have been in Hong Kong, China, Russia, Italy, Germany, France, Dubai, so many countries, and sometime I visited in Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia as well. So about 14 countries I have covered in the past. But when I got a posting in Trinidad, I was not aware about it. In fact, yeah, that is surprisingly I am telling you.
Well, I'll say this to you. I've been to India many, many times. India is part of my heart. That's the truth. I just enjoy going to India. There's always, it's like a breath of fresh air. There's always a new experience every time you go to India. And so, because of my accent, people will know, well, you're not Indian, from India. And I would say, well, they would ask, where are you from? And I would say, well, I am from Trinidad and Tobago, you know, in the Caribbean. And they would say, okay. But from the moment I say, do you know Brian Lara? My God, yes, everybody knows, because, you know. So then they identify and they say, yes, we know Brian Lara, and we know now where you come from.
It is a story. When I got my appointment letter from ICCR that you are going to Port of Spain, the first word Spain I listen and watch. I supposed to get, I'm going in Europe.
You thought it was Europe, Port of Spain, yes, correct, Spain.
When I find out in a location, Port of Spain, then I found that it is Trinidad and Tobago's capital, and then I read all the information before coming, and I came to know what is for Trinidad, and I felt myself so proud, so thankful to the God that I am going to mini India again, and where people need more education, because we have background of Indian community, so we can, and they can understand easily what about the Indian culture is, and they can follow much better.
Yeah.
So that's why.
You know, I was quite fortunate last week to have had His Excellency, the Indian High Commissioner, here on the program. Very humble soul. I was very impressed with how brilliant he is, but very humble. And you could see that he's also very ambitious and very successful and want things done the right way. You could just tell, you know, by his aura and the way he speaks and the way that he says things. So the Indian government, you're here because of the Indian government. They post you here. And to come to Trinidad and Tobago, they send you to different places, but we're talking about Trinidad and Tobago because you're here, to learn yoga. So they would identify you to send you here, in terms of teaching the citizens here about yoga, having a greater understanding and respect, and understanding how powerful it could be in terms of transforming your life. And I don't think people understand that. I think the Western world, I'm stand to be corrected, but my thoughts are the Western world seems to appreciate and gravitate to yoga much more than we do. And if only we understand the power of yoga, you know. So I want you to talk a little bit about, you know, in terms of the motive really from the Indian government to Trinidad and Tobago.
It is actually a bigger vision than we are talking about, because government of India is very much great visionary for the normal public, as it is motivated from the Rig Veda, Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschid dukbhag bhavet, means whole the community, whole the universe is as a family, Vasudev Kutumbakam, and everyone should get the benefit, because nowadays psychosomatic disorders are so much in the society because of stress, lifestyle, everyone is forgetting. And another thing, all the credit was taken by, before Narendra Modi ji, our honorable Prime Minister, before coming him, everyone was taking credit of yoga in their country. For example, in America it was happening very fast that they are copyright for this posture, this, that. But after coming him, he started International Yoga Day to introduce, and it was the first thing that people should get benefit of yoga to everywhere, not only Trinidad and Tobago,
but the world.
For the world. We are giving the example that Vasudeva Kutumbakam, that we all are the family and everyone should be healthy and happy around the world.
We've got to go to our first break, so let's go to these important messages. When we return, we continue our conversation talking about yoga, understanding what is yoga and how it can transform our lives. Yeah, so let's go to these important messages.
After huge success in Mokoya, La Rumine and South Park Mall, for the first time ever, Indian Style Expo will be at the air-conditioned Dome at Mid-Center Mall from January 6th. Over 60 merchants. Get all that you need: garments, furniture, handicraft, footwear, jewelry and so much more. For the first time ever in Trinidad, be sure to check out our $20 food court. Yes, you heard right, but that's not all. When you spend over $200, you also get a free meal. Bring your kids to the arcade while you shop. The India Style Expo at the air-conditioned Dome, Mid-Center Mall, starting on January 6th from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily, including weekends and holidays.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chagones, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
Val Park Chinese Restaurant. Experience the flavors of authentic Chinese cuisine for a romantic night out or a family dinner. Our newly renovated cozy atmosphere and professional friendly service makes dining with us an unforgettable experience. We have a well-equipped conference room that caters for meetings and corporate events for up to 50 persons. Safe and secure parking. Val Park Chinese Restaurant. Open every day including Sundays and holidays. Book your table today. Give us a call 645-5474 662-4540.
Lifetime Solutions, manufacturer of metal roofing, panels, framing, guttering, and related products. Located lot number 26, Omera Industrial Estate in Arima. Give us a call 646-5813 for further information. Lifetime Solutions. Give us a call today.
Tile Expression Limited, the #1 leader in tiles. Large stock, unbeatable prices, wide variety. Porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles, wall and floor tiles, residential and commercial, granite and quartz countertops. Best quality from Italy, Spain, India, Brazil and China. Conveniently located Monroe Road, Kunapir. Tile Expression Limited. Telephone 693-0015-223 Tile.
Do you have back pain, neck pain, dizziness, blackouts, migraine headaches? Then you need to see us at Synapse Medical Services. Our innovative approach and patient-centered focus ensures that you receive the personalized care needed to fix your muscle weakness, memory trouble, or tingling in your hands or feet. WhatsApp us at 367-9368 or check out our website at www.synapsemedicaltt.com. Synapse Medical Services, building bridges to better outcomes, one connection at a time.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with ZELISA. It's fantastic Friday. Happy Friday. I'm in conversation with yoga teacher Mr. Ajay Ratti, and he is here in Trinidad and Tobago, brought in by the Indian government so that he could teach our beautiful people in this land yoga and the importance of yoga and what it can do, how it can really transform your life. And when we look for the alternatives, sometimes the answers are just in front of us, and we just have to have an open mind and take the initiative to embrace it and apply it so that we can be happier and healthier. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Sometimes you don't need a rocket scientist to explain that to you, but it's as simple as can be. And of course, I'm in conversation with Mr. Ratti. Now, what I would like to find out is, we've been talking about yoga, but for the benefit of our viewers, exactly what is the definition? What really is yoga? I mean, we hear yoga all the time, but give us a definition so we have a greater understanding.
Yeah, we people have a lot of misconceptions about yoga, but exactly according to the literature, the definitions come from Patanjali Yoga Sutra. It is among from the 6 darsanas, philosophies, Yoga Darsana. From there is first is Yoga Sachit Vritti Nirodha, when we are able to control our mental-emotional energy. That is the first definition. Tada drashtu swarupe avasthanam. When you are settled with mental-emotional energy, you get enter and you will be able to observe yourself what is the reality of self-realization. That is a definition.
You know, it's easily said, but it's very difficult in order to control emotions. You understand?
Yeah, I
having
understand.
that control for emotions, whether it's getting absorbed in sadness or in anger, allowing people to steal your moment and to steal your joy and to take away the best.
Yeah.
And in stressful times, it's easy for us to say, cool yourself, relax, don't let this get the better of you. But then you say, well, if you were in my shoes and you had my responsibilities or you have my concerns and my problems, you wouldn't understand. But I think if we ourselves understand that we hold the key within ourselves to be able to control, then what a happy and healthier person we will be.
Yeah. There is a reference I am quoting from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, when Arjuna asked that it is very hard to control the mana, means psychic body, how we can manage that. Then Lord Sri Krishna said, you just start, come forward, I will take care of you. And how it will happen? When you will start your journey, and if in between you die, after this birth, when you will take new birth, you will get the birth in the proper circumstances where you can continue your journey from where you left your journey in the past. You will start from there, and moreover, you will find you will not fight for the food. You will get the circumstances that you will be relaxed for that, and you can make more practice, or you will get the environment, or you will get the blessings and grace of the Guru, who will teach you in better way. You will cover up that distance. So it is all, yoga is all about the Guru's grace and blessings. It is, by the normal person, it is very hard to achieve. But like Lord Sri Krishna told him that you cannot realize me, or self-realization, it is cannot be happen without the grace. So I am giving you the extra sensory development visionary, so you can realize myself. That happened in Srimad
At
Bhagavad Gita.
what age would you say one should start yoga, or a parent should introduce a child to yoga? At what age?
Actually, here I would like to convey the message to all the humanity that yoga is happening thing from the past birth. For example, I would like to quote my example. Since childhood, I was very much inspired to worship the God. And when we used to do the worship, after that, when I came to know there, I was a martial art practitioner, I came to know that meditation helps for blind fight. From where I motivated to go into the deep for meditation. I started my journey without knowing what about yoga and anything, because
So
it is all about the from the past birth, what you are going to learn in the future also.
Okay.
And I switch over my education system also, from tourism management I switch over toward the
But
yoga.
that's when you were an adult. But you were just talking to us about when you were a
Yeah,
child.
it
So
is
the
happening.
question, I revert back to the question.
yeah.
At what age shall we as adults introduce yoga to our children? What would you advise?
See, if we are talking about the normal human being's life, it is better to start about 8 to 9 years.
Okay.
It is good for their health, because bone structure will be developed,
Yeah.
muscles will be developed, and
Yeah.
nervous system and endocrine gland will be activated at that time in a proper way, and children will be healthy at that time to learn something new.
I mean, if you've been watching the news in Trinidad and Tobago, we do have a lot of situations where I believe our children need intervention of some sort to help them. They're very hyper, they're very active, and I think it's because of the food they eat and the sweets they eat and the things like that, when parents are not in control, in the sense that when they're at school, we are not in control. And the truth is, the children that we have in our home, those very same children, if you look at them in a school environment, they're different. They're completely different. They're not the same. And so, because of that, and the anger and the rage and the negative influences, there's so many other things that continues to make our children look bad. I'm not saying children are bad. I'm just saying because of certain situations and circumstances, that's why they behave the way they behave. I think as an alternative with regards to early intervention into yoga into their lives, we may find that they have become a little calmer. They deal with situations differently. I could see that being something that could be introduced in schools at a young age.
Yeah, actually, we are talking about, if we will get the reference from the Indian education system, in the past we were having the Gurukul system. And in the Gurukul system, a student used to go at the age of 5.
Yeah.
And from there, they used to get the proper environment. They used to learn all the weaponer, all the philosophy, all the Ayurveda, Jyotisha, everything used to taught them till the age of 25.
Yeah.
But what is happening now, everywhere we are making our child very much pampered. Everyone is running for the materialistic life, and the parents even are unable to give the proper time to the child to how to handle their psychology, what they supposed to talk to a child, and in front of child what they are behaving, everything, because child is very much observant, and you cannot ignore even a single thing. They are just playing. You will think that they are playing, but apart from that, because senses are very sharp, they are observing, listening, And
Yeah, that's very
why
true.
we have to be very much careful.
Very careful with our children and their influences.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the children, in terms of settling, of sitting and focusing, they're easily distracted. And do you think then, and I think this is a question that I'll bring to you after, when we return, we'll elaborate a little bit on it, with regards to how yoga can really help our children be calm. No, I'm not saying that children should be children. They should have their time to play and express themselves and grow and blossom. I endorse that, but I also think there's a time and place. So the same way I think that there is a time and place for them to play and joke around and laugh and enjoy life, there is always a serious part with regards to concentrating and sitting down and focusing on their work or whatever their duties are. Yeah? And we'll talk about that when we return. Let's go to these important messages. Today we're talking about yoga and how it can help you and your loved ones. And let's go to these important messages. When we return, we continue our conversation with yoga teacher who is currently at the Mahatma Gandhi Institute. And of course, when we return, we'll also explore your options and how you can be part and join in on that group and how yoga can help you and your loved ones. Let's go to these important messages.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Hoover Car Park, Hoover, 98 Endeavour Road, Chagonas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trin-City. Super Quality Supermarket.
Looking for the best in educational supplies? Then come on down to Charon's Bookstore, the trusted name in everything back to school, from uniforms, textbooks, school accessories, stationery, and much more. Our dedicated team is committed in providing the highest quality in customer service. Visit us at number 53 Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, Trin-City Mall, Trin-City, number 24 Eastern Main Road, San Juan, and number 10 Diego Martin, 4 Roads, Diego Martin. Call us at 235-5811.
Are you looking for effective and affordable advertising? Look no further. We have what you need. Advertise with us here at Conversations with ZELISA. Don't delay. Call us to advertise on Conversations with ZELISA. We have a range of advertising packages guaranteed to target the audience you need at the most affordable prices. Visit us at our office, Friends Plaza, San Juan, or call or WhatsApp 292-6470. That's 292-6470.
Ducky's Tent Rental. We're all about the best tents, high quality, with the best service at affordable prices. We'll make your event a memorable one. Located at Katwaru Trace, Penal, or give us a call 788-2262. Ducky's Tent Rental.
Are you ready to own your own home? But worried about time, money, and construction? We handle it all. With Docs, you can sleep in your dream. Make a down payment of $100K or $150K and we'll build a 2 or 3 bedroom home on your unused land. A home is an investment into your future, so let's help you invest wise, invest well. Payment plans available. We're only a call away.
Do you have back pain, neck pain, dizziness, blackouts, migraine headaches? Then you need to see us at Synapse Medical Services. Our innovative approach and patient-centered focus ensures that you receive the personalized care needed to fix your muscle weakness, memory trouble, or tingling in your hands or feet. WhatsApp us at 367-9368 or check out our website at www.synapsemedicaltt.com. Synapse Medical Services, building bridges to better outcomes, one connection at a time.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with ZELISA. I'm ZELISA and I'm in conversation with yoga teacher Mr. Ajay Ratti from of course he's here in Trinidad and Tobago at the Mahatma Gandhi Institute, and of course later on we're going to be talking about how you can enroll and how affordable it is and how your life will never be the same once you made that conscious effort to change and accept and welcome yoga in your life. I'm told you'll never be the same, all right? So welcome back, sir. And talking about yoga, now we know yoga is there, we understand it helps to transform and change, but really, what are the true benefits of yoga?
See, if we are talking about the yoga's benefit, yoga is Kamdhenu cow. Everything can you get from the yoga. You are healthy with anatomy and physiologically, psychosomatic disorder you can cure, psychic body you can cure, because there are 5 kosas we have: Anmay kosa, Pranamay kosa, Manomay kosa, Gyanmay kosa, Anandmay kosa, and then we come toward the soul. So you are evaluating every time with the practice from physical toward the inner side. You get introvert and you get more powerful as you get inside. Physically you are showing the power of the physical body. It has limitations. Pranic body is much more powerful. For example, you can survive without food about 3 months. But without breath, you cannot survive for few minutes only.
Correct.
Okay, so it is more powerful. When you are able to control the prana, you will be able to control the thoughts. And when you are able to control the thought, then you can realize yourself with the wisdom that this is a difference. You can make difference, illusion, you can make what is the reality, everything you can differentiate with cognition. Afterward, when you come to know all the reality, you will be feeling yourself up with a joy, bliss, that it is nothing, all will be demolished one day, but we will exist as a conscious. This consciousness is existing forever, and then you feel yourself that I am immortal. This is a step by step we have to understand.
Now,
it.
I know I understand what you're saying, but for the benefit of people who perhaps they're not aware, what you say sounds very alien to them. I want to be able to touch those people and help those people understand how yoga can help them. So simply, you can't sleep, yoga can help you. You can't focus, yoga can help you. You're going through a divorce, yoga can help you. And the reason I'm saying these things is because I want people to relate and understand why they should understand that this is an option I can explore and it's going to work if I start, and how it can help me.
Okay, see, what is happening nowadays in yoga, people are not practicing it in a proper way. In yoga, Ashtanga yoga, we have yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, Ashtanga yoga. Yama is totally social discipline system, where we can start. It is about non-violence, truthness, non-stealing, then celibacy, and then non-greedy. So it is teaching us how to behave in the society. It will control the psychosomatic disorder also. It will give the humbleness and respect to the other existence. It will give you all the support of the society and the healthy environment of social behavior. So another side, when we are talking about the self-discipline, for example, there is a cleansing. No one is going to get interest into the cleansing. We do jalneti, we do dhoti, we eat the cloth and bring it out, and
well, that's
so
alien to us.
Yeah,
and we're far from that.
Because
I want to talk a little bit about in terms of, now we all are aware of modern yoga. When we think of modern yoga and we look at yoga studios, hey, this is hip, it's the in thing that's happening, and it makes the people of this time gravitated because you could relate to it, and that is what is important. Being people to understand what you're saying and not think, what madness is this? So I can't begin to understand. And then, so what is the difference with modern yoga and traditional yoga that you are talking about? Because you are talking to us about the traditional yoga.
Yes, exactly.
Identify what is the difference between modern yoga and traditional yoga.
Okay. See, I would like to explain little bit something about traditional and what is the difference between modern yoga, what is happening nowadays. People are not following the yoga thoroughly. They are selecting a part of yoga part, that this is good. For example, everyone would like to sweat through the yoga practice. That you can do from the exercise also. But we have to understand each and every aspect of the yoga. Only then we can get maximum benefit.
Okay.
Another thing is, when we are talking about asana, for example, asana. In traditional philosophy, asana doesn't define any posture. They are saying Sthir Sukham Asanam. While nowadays, as we are not intellect that much to understand what is the meaning of that Sthir Sukham Asanam, everyone want to get benefit as a yoga therapy. It is a small part of yoga. We can cure our hypertension, we can cure about diabetes, we can cure about lot of disease for knee pain or spondylitis, cervical, everything we can cure, no doubt about that. But this is very small part of yoga, while nowadays in modern yoga it is more misconceptions also. For example, I will give you the example because I must tell what is the reality of yoga and how we are manipulating it according to our psychology. Nowadays it is very common practice in Europe and in USA about beer yoga. They perform one posture, they sip of a beer. Nude yoga, they are completely, because psychosomatically they are not balanced and they are proving themselves in something. When the
so is this the new age yoga, the modern and the hip yoga?
It is happening.
Perhaps it's geared towards, Hisham, please pay attention. Perhaps it's geared towards this new generation. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Has it now evolved in order to attract the new hip generation? And which now would bring me to this question, is yoga spiritual or religious?
Here question arises, people are thinking, because there are several sects and several religions practice around the world, but everywhere when we will find the root cause of there is Sanatana. Sanatana is a totally spiritual practice instead of a religious practice. We talk about Sarva Dharmani Parityajya Mam Ekam Saranam Vivarjate. While what is happening there, everyone supposed to surrender by the nature, to the nature, for the nature. Then only can humbleness can happen here. We will not be greedy for everything. We will share each and everything. Vasudeva Kutumbakam, everyone is there. That is talking in Sanatan Dharma. We are talking about, but it is religious, not religious, it is a spiritual practice. While we are talking about the religious practice, when we are very much rigid, it is good social discipline behavior to make the society in a disciplined way, taking and penetrating toward one direction. But we have to think about the whole society instead of we are just practicing of ourselves, becoming selfish, and we are ignoring and torturing to the other people also in this practice.
Which would bring me to this particular question, and to have you as a yoga teacher understand This is what sets Trinidad and Tobago apart. We're multicultural.
Yeah.
We're not just Hindus, we're not just Muslims, we're not just Catholics, we're not just Christians. It is the blend of the Kalaloo that sets us apart and make us so unique. Which means, and I want to get this point across to our audience, yoga is just not designed for Hindus alone or Muslims alone. It embraces all, so that you do not feel left out. So not because the language that is used with regard to Sanatan Dharma or the words that you use, I do not want it to conflict or to make our viewers make them confused or put up a barrier immediately to think, well, it's not for me. That's far from the truth. Yoga is for all of us. So I do not want you to be misled or have the interpretation that yoga is just for Indian people or yoga is just for Hindu people. That's far from the truth. That's why this gentleman is here, and that's why the Mahatma Gandhi is here. That's why the Indian government would send people to post them to teach the citizens. And that is what is important. So I do not want you to feel it's not for you because of some of the language that he would use or he would bring across. I don't want you to pull up a wall or a barrier, because the truth is yoga is really extremely beneficial for all of us in many aspects of our lives. And that is the point. And that's why this gentleman is here. So when we return after these important messages, he's then going to talk to us about how we could register and how we could get started. And don't put a wall or a barrier thinking it's not for me. It can help you to be the best that you can, really polish you, and could be very instrumental in creating a new and improved you. All right? So let's go to these messages.
After huge success in Mokoya, Laramine and South Park Mall, for the first time ever, Indian Style Expo will be at the air-conditioned Dome at Mid-Center Mall from January 6th. Over 60 merchants. Get all that you need: garments, furniture, handicraft, footwear, jewelry and so much more. For the first time ever in Trinidad, be sure to check out our $20 food court. Yes, you heard right, but that's not all. When you spend over $200, you also get a free meal. Bring your kids to the arcade while you shop. The Indian Style Expo at the air-conditioned Dome, Mid-Center Mall, starting on January 6th from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily, including weekends and holidays.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chagonas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
Val Park Chinese Restaurant. Experience the flavors of authentic Chinese cuisine for a romantic night out or a family dinner. Our newly renovated cozy atmosphere and professional friendly service makes dining with us an unforgettable experience. We have a well-equipped conference room that caters for meetings and corporate events for up to 50 persons. Safe and secure parking. Val Park Chinese Restaurant. Open every day including Sundays and holidays. Book your table today. Give us a call 645-5474 662-4540. Tile Expression Limited, the #1 leader in tiles. Large stock, unbeatable prices, wide variety of porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles, wall and floor tiles, residential and commercial, granite and quartz countertops. Best quality from Spain, Italy, Brazil, India and China. Tile Expression Limited, conveniently located Monroe Road, Kunapir. Telephone 693-0015 or 223 Tile.
Do you have back pain, neck pain, dizziness, blackouts, migraine headaches? Then you need to see us at Synapse Medical Services. Our innovative approach and patient-centered focus ensures that you receive the personalized care needed to fix your muscle weakness, memory trouble, or tingling in your hands or feet. WhatsApp us at 367-9368 or check out our website at www.synapsemedicaltt.com. Synapse Medical Services, building bridges to better outcomes, one connection at a time.
Welcome back to Conversations with ZELISA. I'm ZELISA and I'm in conversation with a yoga teacher, Mr. Ajay Ratti, and of course he is at the Mahatma Gandhi Institute in Mount Hope, which is conveniently located, a beautiful building, and I think the atmosphere there is really very nice. I've been there a couple of times. I've been to some functions there, and also at one time my daughter was doing dance there. So, and I know that they've got so many different aspects with regards to not just yoga, but singing and dancing and instrument playing. And really, I think it's something that you should explore the options, and because it really can transform not just your lives, but the lives of your loved ones, meaning your children, placing them in the right place in terms of extracurricular, helping them to develop and evolve to be good, well-rounded, cultured citizens. I want to talk a little bit about how people can now explore this as an option for employment.
See, yoga is having a very wide range. You can think and you can do, because current scenario, we are working yoga therapy as a treatment for the people. For example, we have infections. Okay, we can do some pranayama. If someone is having some infection, we can do, for example, someone is having acidity, we can do Shitali pranayama. It is a cold kind of pranayama. It can cure. Someone is having gastric issues, we can do Pawan Muktasana. Then it can release all the gases from the body.
I'm going to put you on the spot. For those that are having sleeping problems, a sleep disorder, they can't sleep. How can you help? How can yoga help such people? Because a lot of our citizens are suffering from lack of sleep.
This is just because of the lifestyle and overthinking process that disturb ours for the normal life. Anxiety increasing every day, lifestyle of achievement, ambitious are too much. People are not in a real platform. They are always try to get what they want, but they do not understand what the God decided for them. But we have to work on it. For the psychological aspect, we should follow the breathing practice. It is amazing practice. If I will talk about the breathing, you can cure all the ailment even by the breathing only. You know, breathing is a complete science. Within the breathing, you can cure all the psychosomatic disorders. If sometime we get a time
so these are
through
techniques,
you,
techniques.
There are so many techniques. For example, I will give the example. You have never seen a turtle snake or crow dead by their natural death. You will find all these are dying by the accidental death only. You will never find, because they have the control. Nature tell how to breathe, but we people are not taking breath. It is all about hot and cold nature we have. Right side is solar system breathing, left side is lunar system. Right is for the future, means anxiety. Left is for depression and everything. We can manage everything with the breathing only.
Yeah, once you control, it's about having control. It's about having control of your emotions.
Which
would even determine what your choices will be.
Yeah, it is totally depending. That's why after learning, people do not know how to breathe even. And it is a life very easy, just like inhaling and exhaling, breathing only. But we don't know how to breathe, that's why people are getting
So it's the
sick.
technique. So for those of you who are retired, for those of you who, it doesn't matter whether you're a teacher, whether you're an attorney, whether you're a judge, whether you're a doctor. You know, I do interview a lot of doctors, and I always say to these doctors, people think being a doctor is a very luxurious job, and that's far from the truth, because doctors face sick people every day. It's not a very nice experience, and their job is to help those sick transform their lives.
Very true.
So they get a lot of negativity. It's like lawyers as well, it's like judges as well, it's all the negative things they've got to deal with. And so this is so helpful. Teachers, being a teacher is really an amazing job, you know, but not everybody cut out to do it, to deal with children and their different behaviors and their different attitudes. It's difficult to control.
Yes.
And so I am saying, take advantage of these yoga classes, whatever field you're in, whatever you're doing. You could be a stay-home mom. Your job is extremely important, being a mother, because you are the prime minister of that house. You'd have to take care of the food, cleaning, the children, the finances. It's a lot of burden even on those who stay home. It's not easy. So find time for you, love you, right? And get help and start a class. Talk to us about the classes.
So in MGICC, we are conducting several classes like yoga, vocal singing and everything. Dance also we have. Hindi and Sanskrit language we are teaching there, and we are giving a big platform for learners, and everyone is welcome to come and learn it, because it is amazing, and it will bring you back to the nature in all aspects, because music is natural, dance is natural, nature is also talk to you when you learn from the inside. It is coming to you, and we have all the classes. Please welcome and learn as much as you want from the MGICC, and even we offer the outreach classes. If some institutions are there, organizations are there, they can also contact to MGICC, and we will conduct the classes at their place also.
Wow, that's amazing. So let's just say a church or a temple or a mandir or a community center, if you're in a community and you know you're in charge of that, and you want to be able to have the instructors come, call them. This is brilliant.
Yes.
So they come to you, rather, they come into your community. This is awesome. And, and before we wrap it, I think what is even very important for us to tell our viewers is how affordable. It's $100 for registration, $100 for registration, and how much is it?
It is 100 TT only for 3 months.
That's $33 a month. What is this? Give yourself the gift of being happy, of being peaceful, of being contented, of finding yourself and being to control your emotions and help you to be a happier, polished you. I want to thank you, sir, and I want to thank you for, you know, taking your time, coming to Trinidad, embracing Trinidad. I see that you've got a passion for what you do, and whenever we have a passion for what we do, we're always successful.
Yeah.
So may God continue to bless you richly. I wish you continued success and happiness on all of your endeavors, and I thank you for taking time today to be here with us.
Thank
Namaste.
you very much. Thank you very much.
On the best. So this is where we've got to wrap things up, and if you want to be a happier you, a contented you, a polished you, a new and improved you, then you know what you've got to do. There's so many classes. I think once you start one, you'll want to continue to do all the others, because it's not just affordable, but it's going to transform your lives in a positive way. We've got a repeat of the program today at 3 o'clock here on Synergy TV. Today is Fantastic Friday. It's a Friday prior to the Carnival 2024. I urge you, I ask you, please be extra safe, be cautious, be careful, be aware of your surroundings. Enjoy life, but be safe, all right? It's a festive time. Here's reminding you that with God, all things are possible. I thank you kindly for choosing us. I wish you all a safe, happy, productive, and great long weekend into Carnival. On Valentine's Day, which is a Wednesday, we're going to have some giveaways and a very special guest talking about the day itself, and that is love. I am ZELISA Budu Singh Rupani. Thank you so much for choosing us. Be safe, be happy. Take care.